Personally, I don't think that's true. It really depends on the person. I myself, I'm confident in saying that I'm not a gold digger. To all the viewers around the world, so my name is Cristina and my ID number is 216650. So today I'll be answering the most Googled questions about Filipinas. All right, so the number one question on the list is why Filipinas love white men. So I'll probably change that to why Filipinas love foreigners. So I don't know really. I don't know why there's that distinction that we love foreigners. Maybe it's just because we're very inquisitive. We're very curious about other cultures and other people. And we want to meet new people and experience new things in life. So in my perspective, I'm very outgoing and very adventurous. So I would say meeting foreigners is something to look forward to in life because you will learn a lot from them, culture-wise, and also probably I would say in terms of being in a relationship, I've heard that foreigners are better and more mature, emotionally mature, and they're also very well traveled, I would say, because, to come here to the Philippines to meet a partner is not an easy feat. All right, so the next one is why Filipinas are attractive to foreigners. I don't know as well. I don't know why foreigners tend to find us more attractive. I would say, number one, it's because of our skin color. Because when you live in those Western countries, all you see probably are fair-skinned people, porcelain-skinned, or ivory-skinned people. So when you see us, especially when we're under the sun, I've heard that our skin glows. So I think that's one of the traits that you find attractive in us is the fact that we're dark-skinned or olive-skinned, and under the sun, we glow. And I would also say our smiles, our charm. We're very charming people. Filipinas love to smile. If you give us a joke or two, then we'll probably laugh. I think those are one of the qualities that you find attractive in us, our skin color and our charm. And number three, I'd probably say because we're smart. So yeah, I take pride in that.
Miss Cristina, since mostly all the things that you mentioned are physical, so how about the inner qualities of Filipinas that makes attractive to foreigners?
Yes, good question. So I would say the inner qualities that make us attractive are, we're very affectionate and we're very nurturing. So we're very generous of our time and we really put effort in nurturing our relationship. So I think that's one of the qualities. I've heard a lot of feedback from foreigners that they find us very attractive because we know how to take care of a family. So very affectionate, we're very nurturing, and we prioritize family. So we're family oriented, and so it's expected that when we are in a relationship, we value the person that we are in a relationship with, and we serve and make sure that their needs are well taken care of. So I think those are the inner qualities that make us attractive to foreigners. So moving on to the third most Googled question. So why Filipinas make the best wives? All right, so this is a very good question actually. I wouldn't know because I haven't been married yet. I myself would really be a good wife because I am a very, sweet person, affectionate. I'm generous with my time. And I also am, I would say, I am present and I am authentic. So when you say why I would make a good wife and why Filipinas in general make good wives, it's because we value family, we value the societal norms of how a wife should be, and we respect our husbands and we give them the authority to actually rule over the family dynamic. But it doesn't mean that just because we respect the societal norms that you're going to abuse our generosity or our kindness. So we are very kind and generous people and very hospitable, but we all have our limitations. But generally, that is one of the things I would say that makes us good wives, is we respect the societal norms of the dynamic of how a husband and a wife should be, and we prioritize family over anything else. So the fourth one is why Filipinas are beautiful. Okay, so this is probably a very tough question because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, like they say. So we are beautiful not just because of, you know, our physical attributes, but it's also because of our culture and our upbringing. So we were brought up to be really respectful of our elders, our peers, to really uphold family values. So we're very beautiful in that sense, not just because we're physically attractive, but because we value relationships. We value the relationship that we have with our parents, and naturally it will emanate that we're very nurturing and optimistic about life. And if you have positivity and if you just live a life full of meaning, then naturally you will come off with this very light, very, I would say, optimistic aura and just glowing aura, which makes us beautiful to a lot of cultures. All right, so the last one is why Filipinas dating foreigners. It's a general question of why Filipinas love to date foreigners. That is a very good question, I would say, because in every culture, especially with Asians, you don't see a lot of Asian countries date foreigners, but majority of the people see a lot of Filipinas date foreigners. So it's quite the norm now, maybe because we have not found the right partner, or we notice that foreigners are more nurturing, they're more respectful of the needs of us Filipinas, and we see that they value family, they have these traits, and we share the same values and goals in life, unlike most Filipinos. And I have nothing against Filipinos. It's just that us Filipinas see that we really love to be heard, and we notice that most foreigners are brought up to really listen to their girlfriends or their wives, and they anticipate our needs, so which is something that we don't find often in our peers here or our Filipino men. So we really want to be heard and we want someone to anticipate our needs. So I think that's why we tend to date foreigners. And I don't want to say that we date foreigners because we want to go to the US or the UK, because most of us want to stay here in the Philippines. So I think to each his own, or to each her own. I personally, why do I prefer to date a foreigner? It's because I feel that we have the same mindset. So I want to learn a lot about life, and the foreigners tend to be more perceptive and more understanding, and they don't judge.
Miss, I just wanna ask you about your opinion of this because a lot of people are saying that Filipinas are only dating foreigners because of their money. What can you say about that?
Yes, that's a very good question. Well, I have heard people say that, and I would say I won't take offense with that because personally, I don't think that's true. So it really depends on, the person. I myself, I'm confident in saying that I'm not a gold digger. So everything I have right now, everything I've achieved, I did on my own. I have the support of my parents and my friends who helped me reach where I am now. But in terms of a relationship, I would say that I've reached a point wherein I'm ready, I'm stable. So I am self-sufficient, but the reason why I am looking for someone is so I can have someone I can build a family with, I can grow together. So I'm confident in saying I'm not a gold digger, so I can fend for myself. I'm very self-sufficient. That's it, everyone. I hope I answered the top 5 that you really love to know or that you Google about Filipino women. So again, my name is Cristina. My ID number is 216650. And if you're interested to meet me or to meet any other Filipina girls, then come visit. Looking forward to meeting one of you and my future husband. Bye.
Travel to exciting places and meet hundreds of stunning single women.
Check out our website at islandladies.com.